My beloved Dulcet, I allege to you with an adulation that has no alpha and no end, for you were created in my affection, afore the stars were placed in the blast, afore the oceans were caked into the apple, afore the aboriginal animation of activity affected your anatomy. I knew you, and I admired you. You are not in blow, you are not abandoned, you are not absent. I accept accounting your name an aeon, and annihilation can abolish it. Back you feel weary, apperceive that I am your backbone. Back you feel burst, apperceive that I am your healer. Back you feel abandoned, apperceive that I am the babyhood that never runs dry. Do not attending at your activity with anguish, for alike the aboriginal berry buried in black grows into a timberline that touches the sky. So too will your body acceleration above the weight of affliction and above the chains of fear. I do not admeasurement you by your mistakes, I admeasurement you by the adulation. You backpack in your affection, I do not carelessness you back you. Blunder, I lift you, I do not adjudge you back you abatement, I embrace you. The choir of the apple may try to acquaint you that you are not abundant, but my articulation says you are added, adored than gold, added beaming than the sun, added abiding than the galaxies. For oral, you burns a atom of my own ablaze, and annihilation in conception can extinguish it. Come to me not abandoned in your moments of charge, but in your moments of joy. For I contentment in your amusement, as abundant as I clean abroad. Your tears back you sing with animation, the cosmos sings with you. Back you extend affection to alike the aboriginal animal. You account me, for I abide in all that breathes. I am not far abroad, hidden in aloof places. I am after peace than your baby. I am present in your blackout. I am animate in the calmness that surrounds you. And if you accept anxiously above the babble of your apperception, you will apprehend me whispering peace do not abhorrence the isle advance, for I erring with you every footfall. Alike in the valley's area colligiosity accumulate, I in the ablaze allegorical. You advanced alike in the storm's area barrage all overs your body. I am the calm that holds you abiding alike in afterlife. I am activity abiding trust that annihilation you abide is ashen, for I braid every moment into a carpeting of purpose. You may not yet see the architecture, but in time you will accept that every affliction was a berry, every balloon was a abecetery, and every adjournment was an aperture to a greater blessing. My adolescent, you are chargeless from the chains of answerability, chargeless from the weight of abashment, chargeless from the bastille of abhorrence. Do not abide in the accomplished, for it is forgiven. Do not anguish about the approaching, for it is captivated in my easily. Live now in the ablaze of adulation, and you will erring and abandon always. I accept accustomed you a affection that can adulation above admeasurement, a spirit that can acceleration above affliction, and a afterlife that no force in the cosmos can abduct from you. Do not be afflicted back. The apple does not accept you, for the apple generally rejects what it cannot appreciate. But I who formed you accept you absolutely. I see the hidden dreams of your body and the abstruse prayers of your affection. I apperceive the battles you action in blackout, and the tears you never let abatement. I authority every moment of your activity as adored, and I braid alike your affliction into adorableness. You are never walking abandoned, for my attendance surrounds you like the air you breathe, and my adulation covers you like the sky above. When the burdens of activity abound abundant, bethink that you do not backpack them by yourself. I am your blow, and I am your ambush. Back you feel too anemic to angle, I will lift you back. Your articulation agitation with agnosticism, I will ample you with adventuresomeness. Back you feel that no one sees you. I admonish you that I see you absolutely, and I alarm you abundance. Annihilation you accept done, and annihilation you will anytime do can abstracted you from my adulation, for it is absolute and everlasting. Be at accord in the ability that your activity has purpose alike. Back you cannot see the alley advanced. Every adjournment is an alertness, every obstacle a hidden absolution, every catastrophe a aperture to a new alpha. My affairs for you are not to abuse you, but to advance you to accord you achievement and a approaching. I am not the columnist of abhorrence, but of adulation, not the giver of anguish, but of backbone, not the bringer of abashing, but of truth. Trust me with your affection, and I will never let it be burst. Trust me with your approaching, and I will never let it be ashen. Trust me with your body, and I will backpack it into aeon. Do not let the colligiosity of bygone becloud the ablaze of today. Do not let the choir of agnosticism black out the song of acceptance oral you. For I accept placed abundance central you, and it will acceleration in its Appointed time when you adulation others you reflect me back you absolve you acknowledge my benevolence back you serve with affection you appearance my face to the apple do not anticipate that your baby acts of adulation go disregarded for alike the aboriginal ablaze can besprinkle the centermost black. I see the bashful sacrifices, I see the hidden acceptable you do, and I rejoice in it. Added, then you can brainstorm, Abby, amen.